Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at another Silky saw. We looked at the big Sugawaza a few videos back. Today we're going to look at a smaller saw that I would take in my haversack, for example. It's made by Silky, but it's not very well known as far as I can tell. There aren't many videos on it, but it's one of my favorite small saws. Now, I've used the Pocket Boy, the Gom Boy, and the Big Boy, and for me, this saw does the trick for a smaller personal size saw for just cutting up smaller limbs, processing smaller amounts of firewood for a small bio stove, for example, which is how I'm going to use it today, and just a saw that you can pack into any backpack or haversack. The Sugawaza that we previously looked at is a larger saw, doesn't fold down. It's still very packable in a larger size pack, but when I'm carrying the haversack, just going out for a quick video, maybe for some lunch or something on a day hike, this smaller F180 is my favorite saw. Size-wise, it's very comparable to the Laplander, but we're going to go over a few reasons why I like it a lot more. Now, Laplanders are probably the most popular saw in this size, and I used one for a long time until I discovered the Silkies. I used a Gom Boy for a long time, but since I've had this F180, I really don't think anything compares to it, especially at its $25 price tag, which is about $4 or $5 more than you'd pay for a Laplander. Now, this comes in two models, a large tooth and a fine tooth. This is the large, the red handle. The fine is the yellow handle. If you're going to be doing a lot of dry wood, like crafts and things like that, you may want the fine handle, but for the most part, me out in the woods cutting poles, cutting wood, and everything else that I use a saw for, the large is the fastest and most efficient way to go, in my opinion. It's got a fiberglass and polypropylene handle, which makes it really, really light, and it has this rubber insert. What I really like is, just like the Gom Boy, it has this top switch, which allows you to open the saw, and then you can put it in two different positions, so you can just press it again and it goes up into a higher position. But the best part about it is that it works with gloves. On the Laplander, you have a little button that you have to press. Sometimes it gets hard to do with gloves on. With the F180, there is nothing to it. When you want to detach the saw, you can go ahead and push that even with large gloves on. Now, it doesn't lock shut like the Laplander, but I don't find that to be an issue at all. The F180 has a 7-inch blade. The teeth on it have 4 different cutting surfaces, making it super fast, and it's 9 inches overall. It only weighs 0.4 pounds, so again, it's very, very light. It's also got a very, very sharp spine on it, allowing you to scrape down tinder, or of course, use it with your ferro rod. Just like the larger Sugawaza, notice how clean the cut is. And this is plenty of wood I can baton down and use in the wood stove for quite a while. Stuff is frozen, but it's still gonna work great. So I took 2 or 3 of those logs and just batoned them up into smaller sizes, and I can just go ahead and feed those into my wood stove. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, taking a look at the Silky F180. I'm going to put a link below to Amazon. It's actually on sale for Prime members. You'll only save about $2. It's got a very affordable price tag, not that much more than the Laplander. I think it's about $5 more, and in my opinion, it's a better saw to have. It cuts super fast and allows you to process that wood very, very quickly. Now, although I have the large tooth version, if you're more into crafts and doing smaller projects and things like that, you may want to pick up the fine version of this saw. It's the yellow handled one, so they make it both ways, which I think is fantastic. The large does everything I need it to do, and again, it's very, very fast and efficient. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me some comments below. Please share this video to your friends and family who might be interested in this item, especially for the holidays, on your social media. And as always, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel for more videos.